Between 20s and 40s, number 1 wearing a plaid shirt, number 3 to 4 no further. Suspect driving radically swerving, both donuts. Here on a winterized visual.
Elbow Nora on a boy Queen William 84.
What's up, Lady Justice? What's up, Mr. Westino? Man, thanks for those recent comments, man. I appreciate that, Mr. Westino. Haven't been that much action on the news, on the channel lately. So, I was just driving by Hollywood Walk of Fame. This is the spot where all the actors come. This is the Batman, Superman. You see Iron Man up there at the top. This is the spot where, this is the spot where all the superheroes come out, try to make the little money. So I'm getting flicked off here. Try to make the little money on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, taking pictures and stuff. He said he want pictures. When I drove by, he was Joker was sitting there sad. Looked like he had his head down. He was super sad. So I decided to record it to say that everybody's sad, man. We sad out here. Kayla. She said I'm a weirdo. Say that again. She said I'm a weirdo. She's here just with paint on her face, but I'm a weirdo. Go ahead, say it again. Say it again. Please call the cops.
Please don't get close to me. Coronavirus.
Okay, so go away. I don't know what the hell it is. Who said? Even she knows how stupid these guys sound.
Okay, tell that to the cops.
Okay, call him. Oh no. Fuck me. Look at him, guys. Coronavirus got the Joker pissed off, guys.
I have a whole fucking gang of people. We're ready. Fuck everybody. We're ready, all of it. We're not alone.
Literally
We're not alone.
They're not alone, guys.
Everybody's ready to put the clown mask on. We're ready. You guys keep
They are, so they came out with clown makeup on, but they're surprised that people are taking pictures of it. It's so weird, right?
Why are you arresting me? Huh?
This is what happens when you
Can't make his money today, guys. Oh, you guys be good. Say again? Alright, guys. So that's what happened, guys. The shutdown got Joker and Harley Quinn pissed off.
You need to show a little fucking respect for the people that are suffering. The ones you neglect.
That's what it's going on out here, guys. Virus turning people into zombies.
Oh yeah, like we're zombies. No, we're just left zombies. In other words, we don't have any money.
I feel you. This is not good for the economy, having everything shut down like this. The superheroes should be able to make the little picture money, right? I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about Joker and Harley Quinn.
I never said I was a superhero.
Oh, you're a superhero to me, baby, lady.
I never wanted to hurt nobody.
So you was walking by, and I seen the Joker. The Joker was standing on those steps, just with his head down. He looked so sad. That's why I was like, no, we gotta pull over. We gotta capture this, man. We gotta capture. Oh, absolutely, you guys can see the stars. Oh shit, I forgot. What's up, guys? Oh man, the El Capitan. Let's go check out the El Capitan. They probably ain't got nobody over there. I mean, the city shut down, but you know, it still got people in the streets. And this is a call for all the auditors and cop watchers to get out there and film your city. Film your city. Show everybody what's going on. Film the hospitals even. Film the emergency room. Stand outside, show what's going on. Show your packed emergency room. Or not packed emergency room. Malls, deserted. This is one of the most popping malls. You can see, I don't know if you guys can see it here, but you can see the Hollywood sign from right there. Look at that. You can see the Hollywood sign from this mall. This mall is packed right here, always packed. But with everything shut down, we got no action, no action. No action, guys. I've been driving around looking for some police activity. Haven't even seen that much police activity. But please, this is a call to all the auditors and cop watchers. Please get out there. And if you guys don't know, at least in California, with this shutdown, stay home order, whatever, they revised it today, and the revision gives exceptions to journalists. So all you guys out here, journalists, independent journalists, grabbing content for a story, get your ass out in the street. Get your ass out in the street and show the people what's going on. Because if we're not out here giving our story, giving our side of the story, then the only narrative is what fake news tells us. The only narrative is what mainstream media tells us. If we're not out here, if we're not out here by showing it with ourselves, then that's all we can rely on is mainstream media. And anybody that's familiar with this movement knows you cannot trust mainstream media. So we need to go document this ourselves. We need to go document all this ourselves. He's hand sanitizing himself up right there. That's right, we need the real news, Kayla. Absolutely.
Is it going to be this empty?
Yeah, right? Do you have any opinions on what's going on how Hollywood Boulevard looks today?
This is our neighborhood.
This is your neighborhood?
Yeah.
So it's a little shocking, right?
Yeah, it's honestly, I've never seen it this empty.
Same.
before. It's like an asteroid hit the Earth.
Same.
It's crazy to see all the things like dark outside, like all the shops and stuff. And not only that, but a lot of them are going to have to shut down their doors permanently.
Right.
So it's like closing sale, 50%
Right.
off.
So what do you think the ramifications would be to small businesses, especially down here? There's a lot of small businesses.
Shutting down.
We're going to go get some takeout just because.
So even after this passes, do you think that these small businesses will be able to
No.
recover from the calamity of shutting down like this?
They're not gonna reopen. Even LA Fitness, they've shut down for like a year or two after
Wow.
Fresh and Easy closed. It's gonna be like that. Nobody can afford this.
Right,
I don't know
right.
where doesn't have the coronavirus.
Right.
But whatever country has money can like pretty much buy out Hollywood.
Oh, that's a great point. That's a great point. And a question I've asked everyone since I've been walking down the street is, do you know anyone who has coronavirus?
Yeah.
Okay. And was this person an elder, or was it an elderly person?
No, they're my age.
My age. And how were they able to cope with it?
So they were just in Spain, and they came back and they started to feel like super tired and fatigued, and so they were talking to people and they were like, you need to get tested. They got tested, and now they're just at home. They were told to be home, stay home,
So they actually got tested with the nose, the whole thing. Okay.
They got tested, and they are just waiting at home to get better.
Okay. And have you talked to them? Are they getting better? Are they like in the worst of it right now? Are they maybe getting out of it right now?
They're really weak.
Okay.
So they're saying how even opening food, like walking to the kitchen, is
Okay.
like really fatiguing and exhausting.
All right. Well, wish the best for him. Thank you for talking to us.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Can I see this?
It's on YouTube. The channel is C.O.P.S. C.O.P.S. Checking our public service.
When will it be up?
It's live right now. You're live streaming right now, so you'll see it there now. There you go.
Where's mine?
What do you need? You want to interview too? I was trying to interview. I was trying to talk to you. So talk to me. What do you feel about the shutdown?
I feel that it's a lie.
A lie? Okay, tell me more.
I feel that they're getting rid of the people that they want to get rid of.
Okay.
And I feel that no matter how hard we try, most of us are going to die.
I don't know the right word. Are you homeless?
Unfortunately, yes.
So,
but that's just a guess because I could probably find somewhere.
Fair enough. Now, how about in the homeless community? Have there been a big spread of coronavirus?
Coronavirus. You mean that I'm going to set you on fire virus?
How about this? Have there been lately, within the past month, a lot of sickness in the homeless communities? There have been?
Yes.
Okay. Deaths as well? But homeless die every day, I'm assuming, right?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Anything else you would like to say to the people?
Yeah.
Tell me.
I'd like to say, I love my daughter. I love my ex-husband.
Okay.
No matter how they're done with me. And I love my father.
Okay.
And I hope, yeah, that I was really sorry for what I did.
Gotcha. Have a good one. All right. She's just a little confused. Start off on a bad note because of the Joker. So now the coronavirus is, from what we're hearing from this lady who lives in the community, will destroy this community. Will destroy Hollywood Walk of Fame is what she's saying. She's saying that these businesses getting shut down like this, a lot of them won't be able to come back. There's a small business here, but they got food, so they're okay. Slow down, slow down. Absolutely, Mr. Westino, absolutely. I definitely have no qualms with talking to her and letting her get her word out, letting her get her voice out. Kelly Ripley, Regis. Donald Duck. Maybe for people who are not, from LA, this right here is usually a bustling street right here. Exactly, man. They pick it through the garbage, man. I just want to document this, you guys, you know? I really want to document this. These motherfuckers is fucking frightened out here, man. Jeez Louise. Straight frightened.
Yeah, I'm looking all whacked right now.
When he said he was gonna call the cops, I should have said I'm already here. Got the scanner on, just in case we come up across something.
As a male, black, 30 years, black and red jacket, gray sweatpants, code 3 is 3975 already 123.
That was a code 3? Code 3? Where's this code 3 at?
And the triple 155 84th Street, same location. Male Latino turn in a physical altercation location. Code 2 is 397 already 1268.
77th unit, battery suspect, 6520 West Boulevard, the Hyde Park Nursing Center. Suspect is a female, black, 40 years, wearing a pink tank top, light blue jean shorts. Code 2 incident 970 and already 1241.
I would assume that the domestic disturbances have to be a call that is in high volume right now, with everybody locked inside the house. Probably a lot of domestic disturbances.
Hey, Southwest unit, code
No, I don't have a mask on, Kate. I didn't even see this. My fault. I don't have a mask on. And that wasn't me, Mr. Westino. I have a blue pants, blue jeans. Yeah, Joe, that's a good point. But I haven't heard about that. I haven't heard about the homeless getting hit super hard or anything like that. I've still only heard, you know, the elderly and stuff like that. I mean, for the who said that? For the low frequency, for the mom and pop businesses. I mean, it might be hard. It might be hard to recover from this. You know, your Walmarts and your Targets and CVS's and whatever, they're gonna bounce back, I'm sure, no problem. But it's these small businesses, these mom and pop businesses that I feel like are just gonna have a tough time. Closed. Looks like they might be open. Yeah, they're open. They're selling food, so they stay open. Food and alcohol is open. And the news won't tell you this, guys. For some reason, I find it funny that the news fails to mention that this disease or this virus attacks our immune system. So I would suggest anybody reading this, please try to improve your immune system. Get your vitamin C, get your vitamin D, get your fruits and vegetables going. You know what I'm saying? Take your supplement pills. Get that immune system going, so you're not in the house scared to death, scared of your own shadow. The news hasn't told us anything about how to improve our immune system. I feel like the government should be coming to everybody's door with fresh fruits and vegetables. Elderberry, that's right. Turmeric, that's right. It should be coming to every U.S. home and dropping off a box of fruits and vegetables and supplements and elderberry and turmeric and with all that crap. Flat in San Diego, I hear you. I'm out here, I'm just documenting. I don't have an opinion or nothing. I'm just documenting. Eat your citrus, that's right. Hey, I hear you too, Flat in San Diego, I hear you loud and clear, man. I don't know one person, but I hear you loud and clear, man. Oh, Flat, why you think they want to do that? Talk about it. Why they want to destroy the dollar? You sound like a conspiracy theorist to me, Flat. You sound like a conspiracy theorist. One of you crazy folks. Oh no, that's just the stuff on the TV though, right? Flat. That's just those tinfoil hat guys, right? That's the 10 for your hat, guys. Right flat. He said no when it's sick. The government has been trying to make big pharma and large store chains to run the market. People kept fighting to keep their small business open. They must have got tired of it and just said, whoa, Mr. Westino. Oh, shit. Oh, snap. Like I said, I will not be giving any opinions on this live stream. I will just be documenting and highlighting other people's opinion. I have a fever and headache. They think it might be acute sick of being. Say goodbye to the dollar. Everyone's blowing this out of proportion. That's why A.B. Washington seen first responders not wearing gloves and masks to a coronavirus person. Much love from San Diego. Oh, shit! That sounds about right, guys. Let's see who's opening here. Are they opening here? Yeah, they're still open. The massage place is closed, it looks like. That place looks like it's open. Mr. Risk, they said they're trying to destroy the dollar. Let the liquor do the thinking. That's We're definitely in the shitstorm, guys. We're right in the shitstorm. And 2020 will be the mandatory vaccine. Ooh, we said mandatory vaccine. That is the mark of the beast. Doing a great job, brother. Keep it. Thank you, Flat. It's getting deep, but I'm not touching it, Kayla. I'm not touching it. I'm just letting the people talk. I'm just giving the people a platform to tell what they think. Instead of getting their news, the information from the news, I want the people to give their opinion on what they think about all this shit. What do you say? We will all have perfect vision this year. That's right. That's right. And it's perfect vision. And the vision is for the people who can see. I think it's going to come down to a straight line in the sand. You're on this side of the line in the sand, because right now the line can be, the line is kind of blurry, you know what I mean? It's a blurry line right now. But day by day, this line is, to me, day by day, this line is getting more prominent. Where, shit, it seems like in the next few months, it's going to be real easy to see who's on what side and who's on the other side. Yeah, Flatno, what's up? All right, I'm going to walk back down one more time and I'll get out of here. Like I said, I was just driving by Hollywood Walk of Fame, one of the most populated streets in the city or in the county of Los Angeles. And I walked past, I drove by and I seen the Joker by himself on the steps with his head down. Looked super sad. So I wanted to record him. Problem, reaction, solution. Who said that? Problem, reaction, solution. Joe Blow? Joe Blow. Jeez. Joe Blow. He said problem, reaction, solution. Interesting. The flu kills more people every year than the coronavirus, but they don't blow that out of proportion. Ooh, Graham! Looks like Graham actually did some independent research. And looked around instead of just believing what he was force fed. I'll say the number 646,000. Anybody know what that is? 646,000? What is that number? What's that number? 646,000. What's that number? 646,000 is the worldwide deaths of the seasonal flu every year. Seasonal flu every year. 646,000 people a year worldwide. Coronavirus, we're currently at what, 18,000, right? I think coronavirus, we're at 18,000 deaths worldwide. Let's just do 18,000 times 12. What's 18,000 times 12? Can somebody do quick math for me? 18,000 times 12. So we can say if this was the first month of the corona, $18,000 times 12. Okay, so we're at just above 200,000. So we're on pace, and that's not even the correct math because we're already in the third month of the year, third month of the year. So that's actually not correct math, but it's going over. It's going over. So we're saying if this continues for the year, of course, give and take, some days there's more, some days there's less. But if we're just basically going off of those numbers, that means we're on pace for just over 200,000 deaths from the coronavirus, which will be down from the annual average seasonally. He likes the camera, guys. So what you guys think about that, man? 216K. 216K, guys. So we're on pace. Right. So I'm just going with what they're telling me, Mr. Westino. I'm just going with what they're telling me. And what they're telling me is that it says if you listen to the news from all over, the math does not add. It doesn't really, Lady Justice. It really doesn't. Nobody knows the exact. That's true, Lady Justice. And I've seen that because I try to, like I always say, I've always push people to do their own independent research. Even if your own independent research still seems to line up with the mainstream narrative, at least you can say you did your own research. But what's funny is when people do their independent research, it hardly ever ends up in the same narrative as the mainstream media tells you. But it sounds funny to me. But I can't stress enough, make sure you wash your hands. Something I've known for years is that all sicknesses and illness, like the cold and flu, all that comes from some type of ingestion of fecal matter. So it comes from you not washing your hands, and somehow not washing your hands and ingesting fecal matter. It's in some way or another. It doesn't mean you're putting actual shit in your mouth. Just shit particles. Shit particles get on shit. You don't wash your hands, you touch your mouth, now you're sick. Wash your hands. Be clean. Yeah, we're gonna stop this economy. We're gonna stop the economy for the elderly, guys. And another thing I want to say, another point that I want to make, especially for Americans, guys, we're talking about America, and we're shutting down the economy, and Americans don't give a shit about our old people. I know in other countries, the old people are looked at as people with wisdom, people who, the whole family comes to get advice from. In America, Americans send their old people to old folks' home as soon as they can't fucking go to the bathroom without help. As soon as they can't go to the bathroom by themselves, they're getting shipped off to an old person's home. But now all of a sudden, we care so fucking much about these old people when we don't give a shit about old people. Henry Kissinger, somebody look up what Henry Kissinger says about old people. Somebody look that up. What does Henry Kissinger say about old people? Henry Kissinger calls old people useless eaters. Useless eaters who can no longer provide anything to the system. Now all they're doing is taking. All they're doing now is taking from the system. And who needs that, right? Who needs people taking from the system? But now we care all about the old people. Get the hell out of here. We got homeless in the street, living in shit. But all of a sudden, we're just the most compassionate people. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. Depopulation. Sounds good to me, Keith. The world will be different with only 2 billion people. So that's right. Type in coronavirus in the U.S. and search. All it is mainstream lie media reporting on other countries. Nothing about the United States. And when you see the video, the next one is word for word scripted. Exactly. Absolutely, Keith. Absolutely. But I'm pretty sure they're saying like, damn, we just suggested that these people stay in the house. We just suggested it. And they did it. Jeez, this is gonna be way easier than we thought. I know that's what they're thinking. It gotta be what they're thinking. This shit's gonna be so much easier than what we were planning for. We just suggested them to stay in the house. And now they're calling for a fucking quarantine. The people are calling for a quarantine. My goodness, am I living in a friggin' Twilight Zone or something? I fall under all the warnings except my age, but it did not stop me from a normal life for everyone else. Thank you, Gran. Thank you, Gran. No LA traffic jams. I can't lie, Joe. I can't say I don't miss. I can't say that I missed the traffic jam. I can't say that I don't love rolling down the street, getting where I need to get to in 5 to 10 minutes. I can't tell you I don't love that though. But at what cost? At what cost, right? And get everybody's DNA and blood work, and these samples are just giving it to me. Thank you, not me. That's right. That's right. So if everybody's in here, I got 32 people in here. So I'm sure the 32 people in here seem skeptical about what they're being fed. And I don't want to stress that you're not a bad person, because they would try to paint you as an heartless, inconsiderate, inhuman type of a person just because you happen to think a little different than what the main narrative is. Don't be afraid to freaking not think that. It's all right. You're not a bad person. You don't want to see everybody dead just because you think it's ridiculous to close down the whole economy for a small group of people who are at risk. You're not bad for thinking that. It doesn't mean you hate people. It doesn't mean you want to see people die. Like, that's seriously the narrative. That's seriously the narrative going around now, is that if you have any contradicting views on what we're being told about this, then you're just, you're heartless. You're heartless. You don't care about all these people in Italy. You don't care about you don't care. Like, what? What? And that's cool, old broad, that's cool to even think that, but just know that you cannot accept mainstream media's narrative on everything. Whether you, and that's a good place to be too, old broad. It's a good place to be, is to know I don't know shit. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Exactly. I mean 646,000 people die a year for virus, and nobody gives a fuck. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Why? Why doesn't anybody care about that? 646,000. I think I'm gonna change my handle to 646,000. Yep, that's right, Mr. Westino. And our sheeple, or our free thinkers on their own, I have no shame of walking away. That's right. Oh, hey, we need to shut down. We got an opioid crisis, Joker. We got an opioid crisis in the United States of America. We need to shut down everything. Everything's getting shut down until people get rehab, until people get on their methadone, because it's too much. It's too much. We're shutting this whole thing down, guys. The opioids. Too many deaths, opioid deaths. Shit, how about we just shut down the pharmacies, right? Yeah, that's what I was trying to find, guys. Hey, look, I'm about to head back in the car. I'm gonna be looking for these how you call them? What are these guys called? National Guard. I'm gonna be looking for the National Guard. I got my scanner on, so I'm gonna be looking for some police action. There's probably gonna be a lot of stuff at people's homes because of the lockdown, I'm assuming. It's not gonna be that much stuff in the streets, but you know, I'll hit those home calls up too. If the government would put the same effort into cancer and diabetes everywhere. Ooh, Mr. Westino, great point, bro. Great point. One thing I do know is I'm not taking any injections. The government might be checking our public service, checking on YouTube. I haven't been watching the news, but I am watching the bejesus out of YouTube because it seems more. But you gotta remember who owns YouTube. YouTube's owned by Google. YouTube is owned by Google, so when you're watching your YouTube videos, be careful. Be careful watching the YouTube videos. Because YouTube videos, you're gonna get fed the same lies a lot of times. Unless it's somebody that you know that you've been watching for a while, somebody that you're familiar with their content, and you know what they do. Not just somebody who's just, you've never heard of them before, and now they have a video talking about they have coronavirus, and those are plants. Those are plants. Big Pharma would never make a cure for anything. That would mean that's right, man. Oh, you guys, these 27, this is a special 27 people in here. These are straight people who have the glasses on. The They Live glasses. It sounds like everybody in here have the They Live glasses on. How do I type in here? I want to type a message. How do I type a message? Go ahead and call this. These 21 that's in here, man. That's a woke ass 21, right? I mean 29 up in here now. What's up? Who's that? Jason. What's up, Jason?
Questions to us? No questions to us?
Say again?
Questions to us?
You work down here?
Yeah.
Where you working?
Center.
You trying to? What you do?
What to do? I'm checking for people.
Okay. So what do you think about the shutdown and what effect is happening on Hollywood Boulevard?
I think it's just crazy.
Say again?
Crazy.
It's crazy?
It's just crazy. I think it.
Do you know any of the small business owners that are on Hollywood Boulevard?
What kind of?
The small business owner, like the pot shop, the smoke shops and the cigarette stores and
The liquor store, maybe.
liquor store. Well, the liquor store's open now, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Just less people, just not as many people. Okay. All right, man. Anything else you want to say?
What are you looking for?
Huh?
Specifically, what are you looking for?
I'm looking for what's going on in the streets.
This is what we're looking for.
Huh?
This is all we're looking for.
Yeah, what's going on in the streets? I thought you had something to say to the camera, man. All right, man. Have a good one.
All right.
All right, guys. He didn't really have much to say. Oh, Jason, appreciate that, man. He look fucking Kayla, you did look messed up, man. I'm here to the end, bro. Don't even trip, man. You've been to. I was just about to type that, Joe. I was looking for the thing to type in here. I didn't know how to. I swear I don't see the thing to type in here. Like I want to type a message. I don't see it. But that's exactly what I was about to say, Joe Blow. Thanks for that shit. You read my mind. Oh, this is not the right street. I'm on the wrong street. And Joe Blow, you know what else also took place the same day? Joe Blow, you know what else took place the same day as Event 201? October 19th, 2019. Do you know what else took place that exact same day? Let's see if you know what happened. That exact same day, you guys can Google it, they had the military games. The military games is like the Olympics for all military personnel. And they had people from 100 different countries. And do you guys know where that took place in? The military games took place in Wuhan, China. Wuhan, China, on the exact same day, October 19th. Google it. Google it right now. 2019 military games. October 19th in Wuhan, China. No, it was in Wuhan, China. Which is the ground zero, as they say, for the coronavirus. That's where the coronavirus started, or whatever. Just think that's a funny coincidence. I don't believe in coincidences, but just in case I did believe in coincidences, that would be a funny coincidence. Absolutely. Yeah, the military games, Caleb, military games. Yeah, the Event 201 took place in New York. The Event 201, which was the pandemic exercise, which one of the main things that they focused on was trying to making sure that when people looked for information about what was going on, that Google and the mainstream was the first things that were popping up when people were going to look for information. That was talked about in Event 201. That was something that was part of the exercise, was making sure that all the news outlets, everybody had the same narrative. So you don't have these conspiracy theories out here with these crazy theories, these crazy way out theories. We gotta make sure we don't have that. Absolutely. I don't know about the military exercise, but the pandemic exercise was in New York. I don't know what happened in Los Angeles. And the military games took place in Wuhan, China, guys. That's just funny. That's just funny to me. That's so funny to me. "26 guys up in here, 26 people who don't believe mainstream media." That's a good thing to see. Before I end this again, this is a call to all my auditors, everybody in the auditing, cop watching community. Everybody in the cop watching auditing community, get out there in the streets, show the people what's really going on. We volunteered ourselves to be part of to be journalists, to be part of the free press. Oh, pandemic, I like that one. The one in LA, the Black Hawk helicopters carried 2 objects out of a building. Ooh, I'm gonna look that one up. I'm gonna look that up. Jason, LA Black Hawk, I'm gonna look that up. The scenario is becoming significance, numbers, and actions. And all that matters is the patterns, agenda, algebra. That's right, algebra. There's coincidence and then there's coincidence. Oh yeah, I hear you. No coincidence. History always repeats itself. It's connected. Quick example. When the U.S. states invaded Germany, it was Easter. Who was born on Easter? When you understand the workings of history. Woof. That's Hitler, right? Oh no, Hitler was 420. 42. So get out here, guys. Come on, Free Press. Get out here. Show the people. All right, guys. I'm gonna call it. Thanks for everybody stopping by. And that super chat. Who was that? Jason, man. Appreciate that, dude. I'll make sure I put a shout out for you in the next video. Thanks again, Jason, GSTP. And thanks everybody for stopping by. I will be around, like I said. Like I'm a homebody anyway, right? I'm usually a homebody. If I'm not working, I'm in the house chilling with my girl. But you told me to go in. You told me to go in the house. Now I have to come out. You told me I have to be in the house. Now I have to come out, just on general principle. Just on general principle. If you're telling me I can't be out here, I have to be out here now. All right, guys. Peace.